But now it's time for sports, and a lot has been happening in the world of sports over the last week or so, especially after the Super Falcons victorious African Nations Women's Cup. And it looks as if Sembeshima still has a smile on her face from since then.
Yes, I mean, it's been all smiles from women who love the game, who follow sports, and then, you know, just women who support the Super Falcons like myself. I mean, it's been exciting. 10 times champions of the African continent, both in male and female category. Nobody has matched up to that.
Well, I have to let you know that some men are also supporting you guys.
Yes, so you don't have a choice.
So what are you talking about today?
Well, the victory tour, the trophy tour happened in Lagos, and of course, we're still going to look at the Dtigress, who are also in the Afro Basket
Because
Championship.
the basketballers.
Yes, going for 5 consecutive trophy champion, and they are also doing that in style, already qualified for the semi-finals. And of course, the MPFL kicks off this August. Meanwhile, Happy New Month.
Same to you, and it looks as if with the kind of juicy rewards that they're getting, it looks like it pays to win trophies these days.
Yes, indeed. I mean, women need to be supported more in sports. That's what it means.
Okay, take it away.
All right, good morning and welcome to KAKAKI Sport. My guest, Ademola Victor, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
All right. I mean, you were in Morocco. Welcome back to Nigeria. I saw that you were in Morocco, and you followed the trophy all the way from Morocco back to Nigeria. And then in Lagos, where the trophy tour happened yesterday. That's the day before and yesterday. Tell us, let's start with that first of all. What was your experience in Morocco? And perhaps, how was the feeling for you being live there at the stadium when it happened?
I mean, the experience in Morocco was really nice. The feeling, of course, I cannot describe it. You know, especially with the fact that we're losing 2-0 in the first half, up until the 66 minutes of the game. I mean, you can imagine the comeback: 3 goals, 3 less goals to win our 10th AFCON title. I'm still dreaming. It feels like I'm still dreaming, to be honest, at this point.
Well, that's now a reality, the thing of the past. But now the Super Falcons are back in Nigeria. The trophy tour happened in your city, Lagos. And for you, did you see were the people excited to receive the Super Falcons with the parade we've seen?
I mean, so from the videos I've seen online, and of course from some of the interactions I saw, so a lot of fans did not expect to see the Super Falcons, you know, on the streets with the trophy. And when they finally saw it, the Super Falcons, they were excited, shouting, screaming, calling some of the players they could recognize, like Oshoala, Ajibade, who of course grew up in Lagos, here playing in Lagos for FC Robo, and a couple of other players too as well. You know, it was a thing of joy for them to see the cup live and to see these stars that they would normally watch on their TV live as well on the streets.
Talking about the reward, before we let go of the Super Falcons, because they are the ones who have been making the headlines in the last couple of days. People have been saying that the reward is too much. But from your perspective as a journalist who have followed the Super Falcons from years till this point, would you say clinching the 10th title and getting rewarded as much from the presidency, some private bodies, will you say the reward is too much for the Falcons?
No. When somebody has done well, you have to reward the person. Now, of course, it seems like it's going to be too much if other people feel like they are not well rewarded. You know, this is the 10th AFCON title. Some people won the first, second, third, up until the 9th, you know, AFCON title. Maybe they were not adequately rewarded, and that has been the issue of the past. But now that these girls are getting the recognition and they're getting the reward, of course, you have to celebrate them. You have to appreciate them. Now, going forward, what you should fight for is other people getting properly rewarded going forward. Of course, it's a really good thing that the president has done. About 150 million. Most of these girls don't end up to that at the club side. Yeah. Many of them, this will be the first time that we've seen that amount of money at a go. So it's really a good thing to reward the girls who have done well, represented the country well. And of course, it's going to now be every sport team, you know, also fighting for victory. So maybe they can also get the precious OON and maybe a very nice cash prize, just like the Dtigress. I'm rooting for now.
All right, we'll get to the Tigers. When I'm talking about prize money, let's now move to the Chan Eagles, of course. The prize money for this edition is mouth-watering, I must say. CAF has gone all out, 75% increase, and Chan Eagles are participating in this particular edition that has gotten CAF, you know, increase the prize money to $3.5 million for the winner. Do you see them making it out of this group? The groups have the likes of defending champions, Senegal.
We play our first game against Senegal on the 5th of August. in Zanzibar. And Senegal is a very strong team. They won the competition in the past. And if we approach the game right, I'm sure we'll make it out of the group. The friendly match we played against Zanzibar yesterday, the coach was trying to take it slow. He fielded all players, so they allowed them to have a few. And I told them to, of course, take it slow so they don't have injuries as the competition starts in a few days' time. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. Our league is not at the very best on the continent. We have other countries with very strong leagues, to be honest. But we have the talents in the country. And, of course, those talents would want to prove themselves at the global stage and maybe get better deals going forward. That will be the plan. And regarding the increase in the prize money for CHAN, the president of CAF, Mosepe, has been doing well, increasing the prize money across both all CAF competitions. The women WAFCON, the WAFCON in Morocco, the prize money was also increased to $1 million. And hopefully in the future, we'll also get to see more improvement, of course. So athletes are properly rewarded, which is a good thing.
All right, indeed. I mean, talking about showcasing talent, the likes of Nduka Jr. from Remo Stars and Nas Mustafa from Nasarawa United. And they will also be, showing their talent and skill when the championship kicks off proper. We'll be looking out for them because they are the local league players, and hopefully they'll make the local league, put the local league on the map. And it's no longer news that the Nigerian Premier League kicks off this month. I mean, it's exactly 21 days from now, 22nd of August, the whistle will go up. And Ramos Stars will be up against, the likes of Abia Warriors in the league. I mean, what are your expectations going into this season, precisely with the new boys coming on board?
Yes, of course, I'm expecting good football. I'm expecting a lot of fans to now turn out to the stadium. And I'm sure the clubs will be doing the right thing to ensure that they get, the locals supporting them, which is what we are clamoring for in the local league. We need more people to follow the local league and follow the local teams so that we can all grow our sport together. Of course, we know the facilities is not there yet, but we need this to, of course, improve, the awareness around the league, and maybe by then it makes more sense for investors to come in when they see that a lot of people are interested in the league. I'm moving for a good start to the league this season. Hopefully, when the league starts, our boys, have gotten to the knockouts or even close to the finals of CHAN as well. Overall, expecting a good game. Expecting good games as well around the real games that we played in the opening day match they won at the MPFL.
We're talking about the new boys to the MPFL before we wrap up quickly. The new boys, likes of Barra FC, Ku Khalifat, and Wiki Torres, going into, Warri Wolves, also making a promotion back to the Nigeria Premier League. Do you see them keeping their stamp in the league? I mean, others have come there and then they've come and gone, likes of Sports in Lagos. I'm not shading you, but do you see this not happening to the new boys?
I mean, it all depends on if they get the right approach to the league. You saw Ikorodu City did so well, and they've gotten to where they are right now. So experience matters at this point in time. Maybe not experience from the team itself, but if you have experienced administrators surrounding the team, they have experienced guidance, and they could just sustain and stay up till the next season. And who knows, maybe even finish in the top 5. But
now, talking about the Dtigress, going into the semi-finals rather, of the Afro Basket. Are they also going to make history, just as the Super Falcons have made history?
Of course. Let me just add, they are a decade unbeaten now. Since 2015, they have not lost a game at the Afro Basket. And now they are through to the semi-finals. Just 2 more games, 2 more victories away from being crowned champion 5 times in a row. Can you imagine that record? Of course, if they win, everybody will be expecting them to be rewarded too as well, because basketball, football, they are different sports, and of course, these girls also have done well. It's going to be interesting to see how that sport also comes up. And when they represent the country, maybe they get to put their best, and because they know that they will get properly rewarded and for success.
And in waiting. But now this Cameroon, the next game for them is Cameroon is done and dusted. The next game for them is Senegal. Senegal is a force when it comes to basketball in Africa as well, and in women basketball. Do you see the Dtigress right now, not the Super Falcons anymore, the Dtigress right now going all the way, clinching that gold medal or going into the final and getting the trophy against Senegal?
Why not?
Who they have to cross?
Why not? You can call them the Super Dtigress. Why
Super Dtigress. I like
that. They can. Look at the exploit at the last Summer Olympics in Paris, where they did really well, qualifying to the quarterfinals for the first time at the female basketball event. Almost, putting on a decent performance against USA you know, at the last Olympics. Kudos to the coach right now, Wakama. She has done well with the team. Senegal is beatable, very beatable. We defeated world number 3 at the last Olympics, so why not Senegal? Of course, but the idea is that we should not lose concentration when it comes to this semi-final game. Just win this game and you're guaranteed the first place finish or the second place finish, or you're guaranteed the medal. So I see the girls going all out, giving it their best, and yeah, I'll not be surprised if they blow out Senegal as well.
All right, indeed. We will keep our fingers crossed and wish Rena Wakama and her squad the best of luck as they go against Senegal in the semi-final of the Afro Basket Championship, going on right there in Côte d'Ivoire. But Victor Ademola for joining me all the way from Lagos State. All right, come August 22nd, the Remo Stars to kick off their title defense in the Nigeria Premier League, and all eyes will be on the new boys, talking about the likes of Vicky Torres, Barra FC, Ku Khalifat, and Warri Wolves as they struggle, or should I say the battle, to stay in top flight football. But that's our package on KAKAKI Sports. Thanks for being a part of it. I am Sembishima, handing you back to Oloide for the rest of
Remo, I mean, as in the Jebu man from Ogun State, Remo Stars is it for me, trust me. All right, Sembe, thanks for the package. You're still watching the Friday edition of KAKAKI, the African Voice. Time to bring you our social intervention segments.